Thinking about making your own Roblox games? Well, the time is now. Make the games you want to play and pick up coding skills with us. Hello everyone, it's Louis from LogoLife, bringing you a series dedicated to Roblox game development. In this video, we'll be going over Roblox Studio, the creator tool that's used to make our games. We'll introduce you to its user interface, add a few objects to the game, test it, and publish it to Roblox so you can play with your friends. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to roblox.com/create. You'll come to this screen here where you can start creating. If you already have Roblox Studio downloaded, once you click it, it'll just prompt you to open it up. And if you haven't installed it yet, it's going to give you the installation file where you can go ahead and download, get started. For me, I already have it installed, so let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, so this is Roblox Studio. Go to the top left under New, and you'll see all the templates that we can choose from. To get started, let's go for the base plate. All right, and here we are. You can move the camera with the WASD keys, so W to go forward, and then S to go backwards, A to the left, and B to the right. You can also hold down the right mouse button, or right mouse click, to kind of round like this. And if you want to move your camera a bit slower, you can hold down Shift, and you can pan a bit slower, a bit more controlled. On the right hand side, you'll see the Explorer tab. This is a very important place to keep track of your game. Everything that goes into your game, the parts, players, scripts, everything goes there. And you'll make sure that you can see it. If you can't see it, you can go to the View tab, and the first thing on the top left, the Explorer, so you can just make sure it's selected so you can view it. And well, let's get started with adding things into the game. So the most basic thing, if we go to the Home tab, we can add a part. By default, it's set to like a cube. So let's go ahead and click it. You can see there are other parts as well. There's the sphere, the wedge, corner wedge, and cylinder. Make a block for now, and you can drag it around with the left click. If you want to move things around more precisely, then you're gonna want to get used to the move feature here. Control 2 as a shortcut on a PC. That will let you actually control the position of the part in all 3 dimensions. You can also scale parts as well. And you can rotate parts. The shortcuts, if you just hover over it, you'll see it. So it's Control 1 for select, Control 2 for move, Control 3 for scale, and Control 4 for the rotate. So if we take a look at the rotation, objects. Now you'll want to test the game a lot when you're making it, so I'll show you how that works. In the very middle, there's the test category, and if you hit play, you'll actually jump into the game and walk around and see what's going on. So you can see this thing, but it was actually in the air. You see now it is on the ground, and our character can actually just move it. You might not want that. So if you're trying to just make like a building wall, something the player is not supposed to move, then you're gonna want to anchor any parts that you add into the game. So I just hit stop to resume back to the editor here. I will select the part with the left click, and there's the option to anchor it. We're gonna make sure we click on that for anything we don't want to move. And then if we go back in to test it, you'll see the part actually stays in the air. It can be fun to let some objects unanchored. So when I was making this, I really was reminded of like a Dominos key. So let's see if we can have a little fun here. I'll try to use the scale and the positions that we just learned. And I'm gonna make a few domino pieces, and we'll try to knock them over. So I'm gonna select this, and I'll make a duplicate Okay, to make a duplicate, there's a shortcut, Control D for computer, for PC. So you can also just right click and just duplicate. So let's do that. And because both parts are exactly in the same position, you still only see one, but we can see on the Explorer, indeed we have two parts. So now we just gotta move it. So I'm gonna use the shortcut to move the second part a little bit, and I'll just rotate it slightly so that we can get like a nice little pattern keys. And I'll just keep doing that, and then we'll see if we can do a few more. And we can just jump in and test it, and a little bit of fun here. Unanchored pieces. If I knock one, oh, they are anchored. No worries. You can actually change the behavior of multiple pieces if you select them all at once. So I'm going to hold Control. So I can select all 4 parts at the same time, and because they're the same type, I can just go ahead and unanchor all by clicking. So now they're all unanchored. Jump in, test it. Go. I put them a bit too close. Yeah, we knocked them over. All right. So there's a lot you can do just as a beginner Roblox developer. Even if you don't know a lot about scripting, there's so much that's already been done by the community, and you can just have a lot of fun making silly games to play with your friends. Like right now, let's explore some of the other parts that we can add. We can also add a wedge. So I'm thinking we make a nice ramp, bring in some cars from the community, and then we can publish that to play with our friends. Now I'm just using the scale to make the ramp really a lot bigger. Make it taller too. And then we'll see if we can have some fun with this thing. Now let's bring in the car. This toolbox, this is how you can access things that are done by the community. If you can't see it, very simple to get from the home tab. Right beside the terrain editor, you'll see the toolbox. And then you're gonna want to go to the marketplace. I want to bring in vehicles. So, oh, they even have airplanes too. I mean, that's amazing. The amount of stuff that's been done by the community is really, really cool. So when you're first getting started, I think playing around with the stuff that's already there is gonna be key. So we got a car here. We just position it so we just go straight, and we can just hit that ramp. Let's go try it. I'm gonna move the car a bit more back. We can move the spawn a bit closer to the car as well, and then we'll hit that ramp. Go ahead and test it out. All right, let's go. Ooh, baby, let's get it. And let's go. All right, so, oh man, let's make it a bit longer as well so we have more time to get some speed. Let's go for it. Now let's see if we can get some air. What kind of behavior there is. Oh, straight down. This domino pieces are not anchored, so we can just run them over with the car here. You can make like a driver's license test, see which one of your friends is gonna get the license. That's kind of funny, you know. Just think about it. Make the driver's test game. I wonder if that's out there. There's so many games on Roblox, and really, creativity is the main thing here. So just encourage you guys to try a bunch of different stuff. Now we've seen how to add things to the game. We've seen how to test. I want to show you how you would save it and how you'd publish it to Roblox so you can actually go ahead and play with your friends. You go to File. You can save to Roblox. That is just so that they are saving it on their own servers, but it's not yet available for everyone to play. If you want to save it locally, you can just save to File. But what we're going to want to do is actually publish to Roblox. That's going to allow us to share the link with our friends so we can play. We can just publish to Roblox as the first time. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new game. Call it Video 1. You can select here what platforms you want the game to be, put a description. And if you're planning to create the game together with more friends, then this is actually pretty cool. Team Create. Enable collaboration and autosave to cloud. Hit Create. Now we're publishing the game. We want to share it. We can now make the game public. Go to game settings. Top playability. So who can play this game? So if you're just testing it with your friends, just only your friends could play it. If you want everyone, then just hit public. Otherwise, keep it private if it's just for the devs. I would say for the beginning, if you're being shy, then just put friends, and that will let you just have a ton of fun. Here we go. So now we have the link to the game. Copy link, send it to your friends, and then they can just join in. All right, now once you open up that link, you can hit the play button. Open Roblox. Go. Jump in. Mess around. Oh my goodness. And it's still spinning. The wheels are still spinning. Keep an eye out for upcoming workshops on our website and join the Discord to get involved in our community. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to be notified when we post new videos. We'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah!